Imagine a white light dancing at your toes, warming them, even tickling them, sending vibrations up your legs and into the sacral chakra. And that white light begins to become a vibrant orange. Feel your sacral expanding, creation forming inside of you, realities coming into the physical, as I align you with the vibration for your highest good. Imhotep, welcome to my channel, Sita's World. My name is Sita Moon Neferu Ra'at. I am super excited to be here with you guys. Today is Mercury Day. Happy Mercury Day. Mercury Day is every Wednesday, okay? And Mercury Day is the day for communication. It's especially a very creative day as well. Mercury is a day where you can communicate with the universe and God and actually get a response, okay? So we started with a little sound bowl to get our sacral chakra together. We got some tiger's eye here that I'm meditating with and on, and I'm sending that energy to you. Confidence, reassurance, independence, intuition, and protection. I'm going to start with some numerology. I got a die here. Last time I used the astrology, and I happen to be sitting on an anthill, so that's very significant. Right now, we're at a time where we should be working together towards a common goal. Ants are very reflective of like really how God created humans in a sense, and how we are supposed to work together and have one mind and different bodies to bring God's will into fruition, okay? So that's very significant. I'm trying to think of this show that me and my man was watching. I'm gonna have to link it below in the comments because I don't know what it is by name. Let me zip my bag up because they trying to make their way in the house with me, honey. I don't remember, I do not remember what the name of the show is, but essentially what happened was everybody formed into the all, and they had a collective mind, except for like 12 people or something that was scattered across the world, or 6 or 7, I can't remember. And one of them was the main character, this woman, and she's trying to make sense of it all because she's so far into her ego, she doesn't see the benefit of the all. And she hasn't yet made the realization that, that free will is an illusion. We're still early into the show, so I can't tell you much about it, but that's very significant to me, the awe. Oh, okay, so we got 5. It landed on a number 5. That tells me that we're going through significant change right now, which is nothing under the sun. If you're part of my collective, you're constantly always changing, okay? And it landed on a 2 when I dropped it into the bowl. That's showing me that the changes that we are going through right now is going to specifically impact the balance in our life and also relationships in our life, okay? Lean up against this tree and get some good vibes going. Yeah. Why does that just feel so good? Like, it's a beautiful day today. And I rode around for a good 20 minutes trying to find a park to go to, only for me to come back home and basically sit in my front yard. I'm not gonna start with Psalms today. I have my big bag of cards, and I want to do some cowrie shells, but in order to do cowrie shells, you have to leave an offering, and I don't really have one with me right now. So instead, we're gonna burn some cinnamon today. Cinnamon is a money herb, okay? Cinnamon is a money herb. So when you burn cinnamon throughout your home and to cleanse your aura, you're essentially aligning and becoming a better magnet for abundance, okay? Physical abundance, material abundance. You can go to like any grocery store for real, and they sell cinnamon sticks in a big ass bag. It's like the Baida, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's Baida brand. And they sell all kind of herbs. They sell bay leaves, like for real. You don't need to go to a holistic shop if you don't have access to one. You can go to the grocery store and get the herbs that you need, for real, for real. You can buy them dry. They don't always have to be fresh. So this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull cards out one by one. They're all from random decks. And I'm okay, Spirit says one more. All right. So, what do we got here? I'll list all these decks below because I don't know all of these decks by name. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not that girl. For real, for real. I'll be trying, but listen. All right. So this is from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck because it says it on there. It says, I wish I could take back my words. I'm going to leave that there. Oh. Then we got the energy of one, clarity of belief. This tells me this is a love reading. Okay, Spirit. You know, I'll be trying to stay away from love readings because it really bring the psychopaths to your YouTube channel. I'm not even trying to be funny about that, but something about love readings attract emotionally unstable people. And I question often these people who have these channels and all they do is love messages. I question what is their intention and what is it that they trying to do for real, because I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Then we got abundance coming in. That's from Osho Zen. This is what I was talking about when I was reading from the guidebooks, that the actual images are super vibrant and beautiful. I replay our conversations over and over. All right, this is what I want to do. I want to kind of lay these out differently. And then we got the Three of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Third eye chakra. You're very, very close to achieving your goal. We got the Two of Cups. My car is trying to fly away on me. and strengthening bonds. Okay, so I knew that spirit was talking to me, honey. You can't really see. I'm gonna try and flip the camera over, but if you could see how the deck lines up, it's like each card is clarifying the other card. So I'm gonna go from there. So we're gonna start with I wish I could take back my words. It's being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Knight of Pentacles, this is energy coming towards you, okay? This is something that somebody wants to say, but maybe their ego is too big to say it, okay? They feel very cautious because they don't want their feelings to be used against them, if that makes sense. But in the same breath of them not wanting their feelings to be used against them, they did that same exact thing to you, if that makes sense, okay? And so, to me, this is an energy of projection, and then maybe after the fact, realizing, like, after you process your emotions more and coming in a more logical standpoint, even though still immature, it's saying, I regret that. The thing is, you guys, is that words mean things and words become things. So when we say things, we essentially speak them into existence. And then when we say them out loud, it's another layer that's adding into our belief. What you believe is true, okay? And that moves into the next card, which is clarity of belief. This is the energy of number one. One is the energy of independence. This is giving me free thinker. This is giving me somebody who values thinking for themselves, okay? And so when people have that mindset, there's a level of ego. This person that you are in relationship with, you guys are both mirroring each other, where there's a level of ego stopping you from really aligning in a way that is necessary. So what Spirit is saying, to find that clarity, you guys need to tap into the third eye chakra. You both are having an imbalance in the third eye, and one of them is overactive and the other one is underactive. So you guys can never meet each other on the same page. So I'm going to read some affirmations from this deck. This is the Chakra Wisdom cards. This is one of my favorite decks that I ever bought. And I think I got it from Five Below or something, which is crazy. You will find messages in the funniest of places. Like, I was on live a few days ago, last week or something, and I was singing a Katy Perry song. Oh, they about to piss me off. You know who they is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't the least bit windy or nothing when I came outside. It was sunny. It was a beautiful day. And now all of a sudden, I'm out here reading and it's getting so windy and carried away. The sun is going away. Like, I'm about to get irritated. Okay. So let's go back to clarity, belief. Let's go back to the sixth chakra, the third eye. These affirmations are called inner knowing. I trust my inner knowing and I am at peace with myself. I create more moments of stillness and silence. I listen for the truth. I am open to connecting with and listening to my gut and my heart's feelings and don't override them with my mind's logic. I practice meditation, prayer, and contemplation. So like I was saying about the tiger's eye crystal. Right now, we need to be heavy in meditation. You might find yourself with a lot of free time, and the time is meant to be spent with yourself and with God through meditation, okay? Something that I want to point out here is that when you find clarity in this relationship, it's going to create a whole new cycle of rebirth. If you could see that butterfly, but the energy in this butterfly is that he's sending it away. This is heart chakra healing. This is letting go of the pain that you were caused in past situations, whether it was in this lifetime or not. Yeah, let's get into that meditation, okay? Let's get into it. Now, what was the next one? Okay. Now we got abundance, okay? I love this card. I love this card. First of all, it's so trippy. If you're watching this video, you might be somebody that's into psychedelics like shrooms, LSD. It's one more than I'm thinking of, but it won't come to me right now, which is so weird because I've literally been seeing it everywhere. Ketamine. Let me tell you about this card, okay? There's a lot going on here, okay? There's a lot going on. There's all the elements in this card. We got earth, air, wind. Wind. I sound like damn Avatar. We got earth, we got air, we got fire, we got water. All the elements are here. We got this guru sitting on a book of knowledge, okay? Your abundance is locked into everything that's inside of you that God instilled in you, okay? Your abundance is locked into something that you are really now coming out of it. And you can see a change in your finances within the next gibbous moon. I'm going to have to Google to see when the next gibbous moon is. I'll put that down in the comments. Hold on. So it says, you are very close to achieving your goal. So expect some significant changes, specifically within your bank account, your personal finances, within the next gibbous moon cycle, okay? And let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you something, because I had wanted to say this and I had totally forgot about it, is that my menstrual cycle has switched up, okay? I am normally a full moon girly, and I had some changes within my body, and now I am on a new moon cycle, okay? So if you are in a new moon cycle, this is really important that you watch the rest of this message, okay? New moons are all about manifestation. They're about creating, co-creating with the universe. It's all about alignment with the new moon cycle. And that is such a blessing that you have released enough that now you have space to manifest again. When your cycle shifts like that, it's like, okay, you've done good, you've released enough, now it's time to manifest. Make sure that you are focusing on the abundance that you wish to create. Make sure that with all this time and energy and space that you have in your current reality, that you are focusing on the good. Focusing on what you want to happen, even if your reality does not reflect what you believe in your heart. Have faith, have trust in yourself, have trust in God. And then the next card that we got is Two of Cups. And this is what told me that this was a love reading. This was about a romantic relationship. And it says, I replay our conversations over and over. There's a level of anxiety in this relationship that I really don't flow with and can relate to. It's like when you guys have conversations, there's either a lack of depth, or when one or both people try to bring more depth into it, it creates friction. And so both of you find yourself replaying the conversations over again, trying to find clarity, trying to find peace within it, trying to understand the other person and themselves, okay? This is what I will tell you is, you can't help yourself if your mind keeps going back to a conversation. But the mind is a muscle, okay? You can change it at any time that you want. It's like a fucking TV show, okay? Picture your mind like a TV show. And as soon as a commercial come on, commercial is some shit that has no interest to you. It's almost like the enemy is trying to advertise to you the lowest possible reality. You have to change your mind. You have to shift to a thought that aligns with the belief that you want to come into fruition. The way that these people are looking at each other in this card, first, they're giving each other that side eye. Like, you know, when you at a party and you and the other person notice something that everybody else hasn't noticed yet, and then you give each other that look like, did you notice that? And they're like, girl, I noticed that. It's like something about this connection is so sacred. And with the infinity symbol here, it tells me that you guys have been in and out of cycles with each other for lifetimes. And in this lifetime, you can see that there is a pathway. Okay? Rose is like the most highest vibrational flower there is. And it's like there's roses at the end of the tunnel. It's like, you know, when people have rose-colored lenses, it's like you guys as an energy together, you went the reverse way. It's like you're working towards seeing that person with rose-colored lenses because there's been so much attack on your mind and spirituality that you were not able to see this connection for what it was. So far, both of you have been seeing things through a very negative light, and the only thing that's really holding this together is the sacredness between you two. The inner knowing that you're both exactly where you're supposed to be right now. The issue here, if you could see, they both have their individual cups, and they're just holding the cups, waiting for each other to pour into them. What will bring a lot more peace into this relationship will be pouring into your own cups, fulfilling your own self, and then being able to come back into the relationship with more peace, more love for yourself. And it mirrors it. It mirrors it. And then the last card that we got is the Three of Cups. And this is specifically talking about the friendship in this connection, okay? And you guys are going to be moving into a space where you are celebrating how far you've come, because you guys both decided to be more independent and less codependent, and that has strengthened your bond. This is so beautiful to me, and I don't know if you are picking up on the colors of this, but her dress is orange. We got that sacral chakra coming in, okay? So this is telling me there's a lot of love making going on, or there will be a lot of love making going on, and that is going to also help strengthen your bond. You guys should get out in nature together, go on hikes, go on walks, and stop and smell the roses. That's exactly what this lady is doing in this car. Is she stopped on her walk so that she could smell the flower. And to me, that's all about enjoying it. That's the celebration of celebrating the union, celebrating that through all of the obstacles and time and space and dimensions and different realities, you guys have made it here together, okay? Start with building that friendship, and it will help a lot. It will help a lot. Okay. I feel necessary to break out my Life Path 1 card. This is the first ever Life Path card and video that I did. I'm going to drop that video so you guys can go back and listen to it. Regardless if you're a Life Path 1 or not, you might be in a 1 energy. You might be in a 1 season, okay? And Life Path 1 is the energy of the magician, okay? The magician says you have everything you need. All the tools are available to you, okay? And in this energy, we show up as confident, independent, innovative, and straightforward. That means not being quiet to satiate the relationship, okay? That means to just coming clean and being honest about it. One of the cards is missing, so that means that we only have this one to go off to. Everything you need has been provided to you. Be present, be intentional, trust yourself to find success. So for the high vibrations here, we got balanced emotions, staying humble, being determined, avoiding codependency, taking risks, and manifesting through positivity, which is everything I just said. Now, what you want to refrain from is, girl, I could barely see this, egotistical, being selfish, difficulties accepting criticism, communication issues, angry outbursts, can't take direction, and a negative mindset. So those might be all of the issues that's plaguing your relationship right now. And the energy to that is to believe that you can. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in this connection. You got to believe that God brought you guys here for a reason. There's always going to be the enemy right there in your ear saying, but what if the worst thing in the world happened? Shift your reality. Take a deep breath, first of all, and see what's really fucking going on in your reality. And even if things aren't the best, it's definitely not the worst either. I could tell you that right now. This is not the worst relationship that you've been in. You're letting the negativity from your past relationships impact you at this moment and tell you a new story. Pay attention to the story that is being written. Write the fucking story. Do you feel what I'm saying? We're going to go Psalms 50. God is indeed in our world. From dawn to dusk, from twilight hours to first light, on eastern horizon, God is near us and around us. God speaks to our world. He speaks gently in love and thunders fiercely in judgment. He calls to those who are faithful to him. He comforts them and challenges them. He secures them and sends them forth. God is at work in our world. He works in and through the lives of his children who are loyal and obedient to him. Don't bring your sacrifices to man-made altars or build shrines and erect memorials on my behalf. He would say to us today, I already own the gifts you bring. All these things have come to you from my hand. You are to offer them on the altar of humanity's need. These are the sacrifices that get through to me and are accepted by me. It is thus that God touches the lives of needy men. It is by the way of self-sacrificing love of his servants. God judges our world. The judgment falls upon those who live totally for themselves. They are indifferent to the needs of their fellow man. No matter how impressive their rituals and religious exercises, their lives are not to pleasing God. God is in our world. We serve him with the kind of worship and thanksgiving that effectively communicates his love to his children in need about us. That was really beautiful. And that really spoke to the sacrifice I was talking about a few days ago in one of my videos. I was saying how I know what it means to sacrifice so that I could work for God. I wake up every day and I say, God pays me, and I feel confident and safe and secure that God is taking care of me because I know what I have sacrificed to be here in this moment. And I'm not going to get into it with y'all because this is not a testimony type of moment or situation. What I'm saying is If you want to be blessed and if you want to be protected, it doesn't matter how many altars you build. It don't no matter how many ancestors you venerate. It don't even matter how much you pray or go to church. What are you doing for the people of God? How are you raising the collective vibration? How is it are you living by the word of God? And I'm going to end this off with the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success as my book recommendation. And I also want you guys to look into my aunt. I'm going to talk more about my aunt in my next video. I think I actually just might go live tonight and do that. So catch me live tonight. I don't know what time I'm going to go live, but I will. And I'm keeping you guys in my prayers. I'm sending you abundance, physical, emotional, spiritual. Rubbing up that chi for you. Shy. Ooh, that energy was strong today. I hope you felt that. I hope you felt a big wave of love and unconditional healing hit you. Imhotep.